Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Entropia content. Today is a bit of a sad episode. It's a Remembrance Day. Got my poppy on foot. Boy, pin's all messed up. There we go, that's a little better. Now I was just reading over some of the memes and stuff for Remembrance Day. It's very sad when you think about it, how many millions of people got killed. No, it's weird. Remembrance Day, we often remember a lot of the different things of people dying and such, but people seem to overlook how many people actually died fighting in the war too. The millions dead. It's like, can you imagine millions of people dying in a battle? Blood flowing on the ground like a river. That's what they're saying, that people should never wear the other color poppies because it's supposed to remember how many people died. That's why you wear red. The blood. I know for a while there they were doing the popular poppy giveaways where it had different colors, and then some people got upset by the different colors, and then I found out why. It's because the main color it was red for is supposed to make people remember the blood. If you're gonna wear poppies of different colors, it takes away the whole main meaning of it. It looks like there's a big animal on top of this shop now. That's a pretty cool one, eh? I like the Unikit shop. Oh, he's actually selling it too. How many times you see stuff for his shop that's never actually for sale? I don't know if anyone heard the big video game news. But apparently, I don't know, I'd heard a long time that Tommy Tallarico was suing Roblox for using his oof sound. And then I read a new article about it today, and it said that he never actually started to sue them. And I was thinking, yeah, that probably makes sense, because Roblox came out and said that they never stole his idea, that they bought his CD from a licensed product. And apparently Tommy's working with them now. And he's going to be selling the oof sound and different merchandise related to the oof sound on their official store. So that's cool. I like to see it resolved where people are working together without lawsuits. Lawsuits is always kind of like a shitty way to go about things, I think. A lot of cases I could have sued and got rich, but never did. I don't know, it doesn't seem like the very manly way of settling things. Some sissy court case. Alright, so let's begin some crafting. We'll go with the queue. So what do you guys think about Tommy's merchandise being for sale officially with Roblox now? It's kind of cool. I don't know, I found it kind of strange in a way because Tommy's sound, the oof sound, became popular because it was so bad. It was like one of those things where it's like a pop culture thing where it was so bad it became good. And I've never really seen Tommy acknowledge it as such. He started saying the Roblox noise is amazing because he's such a good music composer or whatever. No, it became famous because it was the worst. But to each their own. I don't know, if it was my baby, I'd probably be trying to hype it up too. Alright, so it sounds like my postal items have arrived. I got everything I need now except for regular wool, I believe. I keep gotta remember too, I don't have to buy for a lot of clicks here. I'm only going for 3 clicks. And even if I get near successes, doesn't matter what components I get. If I have extra, I only have 3 clicks. So I can't do extra clicks. If anyone's wondering, the bong silencer actually did arrive in the mail. So I got it hooked up, and man, like I was anticipating, it was a bitch to get it on there. But once I got it, it's working good. It doesn't reduce all the noise, but it reduced it by about 70%. So I think that's a pretty good amount that it actually works. And I found it makes the hoot smoother, just like they said. I had a feeling because it was changing how the bubbles interact with the water. It's like now there's more bubbles and smaller bubbles. Now the only other change I need to do to the show's audio is I'm going to hook up my computer on the other side of this shelf so that my computer actually noise isn't aiming right at the microphone. Because I noticed that the computer microphone is able to pick up the buzzing of the computer. Has the irritating fan noise. Now they mentioned the oof sound going to be gone from Roblox for a while, but it's coming back, and other developers can purchase it for $1 if they want it. Now I'm wondering where all the stories came out that Tommy was suing Roblox. I could have swore I read like 4 or 5 different articles, people are talking about different lawsuits. Now it looks very optimistic for the Amico as well, because I was worried that Tommy was on some sort of binge in order to be proving everyone wrong. And that he was going to do that with the Roblox sound by suing. But now that this has been peacefully resolved out of court, I'm more optimistic that maybe the Amico has some chance for success as well. Tommy won't stick to his guns and he'll be willing to bend and not break. I don't know, I keep hearing a lot of people in my video chat saying that the Amico is a scam, but I don't really think it's a scam. Sure, it's a device that's not marketed the way that it's really being intended. Like most of the things you hear about Amico is these retro game guys talking about retro gaming. But I don't think it really is a retro gaming console. Oh man, we're getting absolute shit here again. I'm getting away from this. Oh, just as I said that, we got another one. Let's keep going just in case. 3 blueprints to global again. I was just gonna say the terminal's not giving the greatest prints, so maybe I should try a new one. I don't know, where was I leaving off yesterday for a terminal? Let's try... Yeah, let's try Noobs. Haven't hanged out there in a while. Now, if anyone's wondering, I was experimenting with the live streaming with the Clone Evolution audience to see how many viewers and live streams we could get going. Man, did everything work out great. Tons of viewers were in, the chat was just flooded with people. The only thing is, some people in the chat were putting that it was coming out laggy, so I tried adjusting all the settings. And then when I watched the replay, it never was laggy. So here I was adjusting the settings, trying to change things, and it never actually looked laggy on the recording. So I don't know if maybe the live stream itself was laggy, but it doesn't seem possible. If it was recording clear, why would the live stream be laggy? I don't get it. So I'm going to keep experimenting with that. I'd like to keep the show at least 1080 for live streams. fuck, my computer and internet's supposed to be capable of 4K, so thinking, God, at least it'd be nice if I could get 1080 working. It's not like rocket science. I'm not trying to get a man to the moon here. Looks like not much in the signs of oil. Someone's here picking already. Nah, I miss Beamer most of all, I guess, today for Remembrance Day. He used to tell me his war stories about what it was like in the war. It's not something you find very often, someone who has first-hand experience of what it was like being in a world war. Yeah, he was telling me about the chaos involved. It's like you always think you go to war, the people in charge and know what they're doing. He's like, a lot of times during the war, it was like there was just kids in charge. So it's like you almost like found yourself at the battlefield hoping to take orders from someone who knows what they're doing, and it's just a kid who doesn't know anything either. It's like, can you imagine? That'd be fucked. No, he was telling me this one story about what he was flying in a plane with someone. He's like, the pilot instructor or the plane was crazy. He's like, he'd be flying with the guy and he's teaching him how the plane works. And he'd be like, here, try this. And he'd put the plane in like a nosedive. He'd be like, here, try your control, see if you can pull it out of the nosedive. So can you imagine having an instructor teaching you like that? Like, here's a life to death situation, see how you react. I don't know, nosediving in a small plane is pretty intense. I got to do it at some on my exploring up north. I don't know how much of a nosedive we were doing because I couldn't see reference points. Just looking out the window, we were flying during like a intense thunderstorm, so you had no visibility. The only way we could tell we were nosediving was I could feel it in my stomach. Every once in a while the plane would be flying normal. Then when it nosedive, you could feel like you're in a roller coaster and you went over the hill. You're just like plummeting fast. But the pilot was able to recover each of those situations. That wasn't so bad. Got some oil. Here I was bitching there's no oil here, but it seemed like a bunch showed up right as I was bitching. Yeah, so Beamer was telling me that he got to take control of the plane, pull it out of a nosedive. That must have been pretty intense piloting lessons. Now, he was telling me this interesting story about the Spanish flu, because I can't remember, one of his siblings died of the Spanish flu, I think. Yeah, and he was telling me that back then, they were very suspicious, like the general public, about what the government was telling people about the Spanish flu. A lot of people thought the government was lying and that there were some sort of scams going on. And they were saying what it was is the way the virus or the Spanish flu was moving. Or that they were trying to say that it was the troops that were moving the virus around. And that's how it was spreading so fast from country to country. But then Beamer was saying that the reason a lot of people were disagreeing with that was they were saying a lot of cases the virus was showing up even before the troops arrived in the spots the troops were going. So he was like, there was a lot of people that weren't agreeing with the official story about how the Spanish flu was actually spreading. They were saying that there was some sort of other reason that was causing it to spread and that the science wasn't able to explain it, so they just blamed it on whatever they could at the time. So I found that very interesting, that even back when we hear all these people talking about the Spanish flu, you don't hear that, oh yeah, the people that were actually alive back in the days of the Spanish flu, they talked about how there was a conspiracy involvement even then. But who knows? He said that a lot of people weren't sure exactly what was going on, so there was a lot of room for speculation. Oh yeah, I was going to try the crafting terminals here. Now, I think what people underestimate with the Spanish flu too is that we were dealing with the virus back when there was very limited medicine. Like you couldn't get antibiotics, or maybe they were early back then. I'll have to look up the actual days, but or different medications and treatments. People were fucking using leeches and stuff still at that point, right? So the mortality rate from anything was way higher than it would be today. Like if Spanish flu broke out today, you'd be looking at like maybe 5% the deaths because we'd treat everyone. So that's what I don't understand when people are trying to compare stuff to the Spanish flu and stuff. It's like, yeah, well, it's not really a fair comparison. The virus could have actually been very typical of what we have today. It was just not treated as well. Especially the whole no clean drinking water thing, right? As soon as you don't have clean drinking water, that sends the whole recovery thing for a loop. I don't think it was a coincidence that Spanish flu disappeared as soon as the fucking plumbing started to take shape in America. As soon as we had clean drinking water, all of a sudden the virus has vanished. Alright, I'll be right back, getting called to move my uncle. Alright, we're back. Whew, is my back ever sore from lifting my uncle? It's pissing me off. Gonna have to rest it. Maybe even take ibuprofen. Really shouldn't though. Well, I hit another roadblock in my goal to getting my vlogging series going. I was like, yes, tomorrow or yesterday, I worked on my bike all day, managed to get it working. Got a new tire replacement tube, put a new tire skin on, and got her all together and appears to be working. Took it for a ride to the lake. So far so good, no flats. I'll have to check this morning. If it's no flats again, I think my tire will be good to go for a while. So I was like, alright, next thing I'll do is I'll put on the body harness and see how it hooks up to the camera, if it works good or not. So hooked it up, and man, it was so tight. It was for like a smaller chested person. I have like a, what do they say, a barrel chest style, so things don't fit around my chest very good. Usually even sitting on roller coasters, it's hard for me to fit in the shoulder restraints. But anyways, so I tried it on, and yeah, it was too small, and it came with adjustable straps, but the straps were really like on too small. So this one strap, I had to actually cut the strap, just undo some of the stitching, and then attached it to another part of it. Instead of hooking it up across the whole thing, I just put it on one side, and then I re-sewed it back together, and now the harness is big enough that I can wear it. It's pretty sweet. I probably just put it on wrong, but either way, I found a way I can wear it and I can fit it. So I was like, alright, that's one roadblock over-countered. Now I'm like, now I'll put on the microphone and see if it reaches the strap, like how I have it set on my chest to where I need to reach to the microphone. So I go to take the microphone and plug it into the camera, and when I looked more carefully, I'm like, fuck. It says that it's for this camera, but it doesn't fit. It's the wrong size cord. It's like the adapter is like the old USB style, the one for the PlayStation 3 controllers. And the camera is the new USB, the modern USB. What is it called? Mini USB. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it the wrong size and it doesn't fit? So then I looked it up online, and someone put in the comments, yeah, if you're buying it for my camera, don't, because it won't fit it. I'm like, what the fuck? Why does it call it the name of it? And then I found out my camera, what is it called, the Eskimo or whatever it is. There's like the Eskimo X, the Eskimo X2, the Eskimo X Elite or whatever. So I'm like, oh fuck, here I'm looking it up for the X2 and I'm supposed to be looking it up for the Elite. So I'm looking it up, and what do you know? It's like none of them say they work for the Elite. So I'm like, what the fuck? I look at the actual instructions that came with the camera. It says nothing about hooking up an external mic to anything. But I'm like, well, if it has the USB cord to do it on the side, it should work for it. Like, what else would you be hooking it up to USB for? I guess to transfer the files? God, it's so annoying that if it has no external mic. So then I might be at the problem where I'll have to buy another fucking sports action cam, one that comes with an external mic hookup. Which sucks because I just bought 2 of them to do just that and might not work for the purpose I bought it for. I don't know, I might try getting another microphone, but none of them say that it works with the Elite X or whatever, so I'm gonna be stuck buying a whole bunch of shit I don't need. That's how I miss the days of being able to go into stores and buy stuff. You can see to make sure you're getting the right thing. They should make it a requirement. If you're gonna sell a microphone that has a hookup, make sure you have to show the hookup. Like, they show the microphone, they show the wire, they show the clips, but do they show what the fucking cord is that it looks like that it's hooking it up to it? That should be a fucking mandatory requirement to put on the package labeling. Show what kind of cord it is. Yeah, so every time it seems like I take one step forward to getting my vlogging equipment ready, and it's always 2 steps back. Every time I take that step forward, something else happens. Go to plug in the cord, it says that it's for the fucking camera, but go to plug it in, it's the fucking wrong size. Talk about a piss off. Now I'm wondering if I order a camera that is the right size microphone, will the microphone even work for it? I'm gonna have to message the company. I'm gonna message them. I'll be like, yo guys, I got your manual, got your product, watched all the reviews on it. Do you think someone could say what kind of fucking microphone it takes? Is that too much to fucking ask? Like, out of all the features, like, oh, the camera comes with all these attachments. Does it come with the one attachment you need? Fucking microphone. Now, I was kind of surprised too with all the clips and attachments I have for the camera. I barely had enough to attach it to that fucking chest mount. Like, dear God, if you can't attach it to that, what can you attach it to? I haven't been watching. Did they give me any blueprints? No. 100 clicks, no blueprints. This terminal is shite. Alright, we'll give it a little bit of a chance for blueprints, but it seems like they've adjusted the crafting to no longer being good. Like it was ever good. Well, that 180 petter, man, that was sweet. I have to give it that. And I figured there should be a good one coming. It's been over 100 clicks, no prints. If there's a print coming, it should be coming with a little bit of extra sweetness, so let's put it to the full condition. At least that is one major step though. Getting my bike fixed was nice because I was able to bike to the lake It was really hot out yesterday, tons of hot babes out. It was like, holy fuck. It was nice to get out of the house. Sucks being stuck in one place all the time. Never going outside, enjoying life. Especially with winter coming. Oh, 111. I was gonna say we're gonna see some 11 combinations for Novemberance Day. Remembrance Day, Novemberance Day. It's the day we're all Novemberized. No, it is a really nice day today, but my lower back is really fucked. So I think I might let my back heal one day before I try going out doing any heavy duty exercise. I wish it would close all these. Close all global button. That'd be a good one. Holy shit, we're getting a lot of garbage from this. See, that's what I think. If you're fishing for globals by the queue, doesn't it seem to make more sense? Because, man, at least you're getting something on the misses with near successes. Here, they just get a lot of zeros. A lot of zeros. A lot of near successes. There's a success. And a disc break print. Of all the garbage to get. Oh, there's a good one. Monster truck wheel. And a 9 petter. Just as I was hitting stop, right? I'm like, stop this. It's awful. Now there's another near success. That's pretty close to the global though, eh? 9 ped. Alright, the prints here are a little bit awful though. I don't think I'm gonna get any more. No, that wasn't too awful. I did get one monster truck. It gave me 2 at once, so we'll give it a try. 2 at once is appealing. Who doesn't like 2 at once? Bong silencer. It's fucking sweet. Yeah, thanks again to the viewer who recommended getting a bong silencer. I never even knew such things existed. And I did get other silencer equipment for my computer. I got a mouse silencer. It's basically a mouse that you buy that comes with buttons that are silenced. So that way when you're clicking and clicking, it doesn't sound as loud. You don't want it to be loud for streams and stuff when you're clicking stuff. So you just get a silent mouse. I don't know if a silent keyboard exists. Probably. I haven't got one of those. Usually I don't mind the typing speed. I type, or sound. I type, oh, a Sleipner print! Yes! It's gonna say, better not leave this terminal. Could pay out soon. Sleipner. That was good. I was hoping for some Sleipner clicks. Now my Sleipner collection is building back up again. See, people, you gotta sell it closer to a higher markup value. I was getting, what, near 7,000. I got 6,900. See, people? Push it higher. Don't lower the price so low that everything crashes. We gotta support our fellow crafters. Try to make a crafters union where we keep the prices high on prints. I will break the union lines and sell it cheaper. Nah, I'm just kidding. Alright, they're giving us more of the horse shit, so we'll move it down to the horse shit pile. The Polish flag. It's horse shit. No, I'm just kidding. No, I like the Polish flag. It's pretty cool. I'm not saying that just because I want to travel there one day. No, I like some Polish beer. My Polish friends that would drink it said it was JVOC. They said that's a good beer. I tried it a few times. To me, all beer tastes the same. I don't have a very sensitive palate for grains. One grain tastes the same to me. Alright, so we got some Polish flags, some Spanish ones. If anyone wants to come to my birthday party, it's December 2nd at Camp Crunk. We're going to be crafting the Dominatrix, what is it, print? There it is, the Mamba original. Hopefully we'll get one success at least from the 3 attempts. I'm praying. Then maybe I can get into whipping creatures if I got a really big whip. But I don't want to count my luck because it's asking a lot for this Crafting Mania reward print to actually work. I'm a little bit worried about using it. I don't think it's going to work. We'll see. There are some players, when I first got the print, they were willing to pay me, what was it, I forget, 12,000 or something. So there was some people who wanted the reward really bad. Yeah, maybe I'll stop and I'll show why. See this print that it makes, or blueprint that it makes, or item? It's worth 100 TT. So plus 100, plus 100. If you get it up to tier 3, you're looking at plus 1,000. So anything over tier 3, like, what is it? Oh yeah, tier 2. Tier 2 is already. So tier 2 you're looking at plus 1,000 ped. Tier 3 over 1,000. No one's got it past that. But if you look at the, not only is it plus 1,000 ped, if you bring it up a level, but check out the whip itself. If I get a full success, that's 2,000 ped just for one of them. So technically, if you got this print to work good, you would get it full TT value, you would get a stack of metal residue, and you would get a print. So that's what I'm kind of hoping that I could get, would be the ultimate success. It'd be a full whip, a new blueprint, that's another one I can sell, and a stack of metal residue of like, hopefully 1,000 ped worth. I was thinking this should be my biggest Hall of Fame ever. I don't know, what is that Entropia life thing? I'm probably going to log in and track what my life has been doing in Entropia. And we'll see what's my biggest Hall of Fame ever. I think was 400 ped. So if I can push it past 400, that'll be my all-time high. Keeping my fingers crossed. It could be an all-time high, right? Or it could be an epic failure. If I do all 3 of these and they all bomb. Alright, it says I have enough animal hide. It says I have enough Blizzarium, enough Dinarium, or Danium. Dinarium. Alright, we got definitely way too much soft hide. 45, so we can sell some of that. So I just need some of the wool. I need 44. I need, say, 50 wool. That'll do it, right? 50 would give me 72. Ah, fuck. I gotta go move my uncle again. I think I bought 3 different hides and I only needed 2. What the fuck? Soft hide, wool, and animal hide. No, I bought that hide. Alright, so the quest will be to get some wool. Then we'll be all set for the Mamba prints. That'll be wild, right? Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, so if anyone's wondering what time I'm going to be crafting the print, it's going to be sometime on my birthday on the 2nd at Camp Crunk. I haven't picked the exact time yet because I don't know what time I'll be able to play the game. It'll be dependent if the whole lockdown's going and I can't do anything for my birthday, then I'll probably be stuck playing the game. But if there's some way that I'm still able to go and do stuff, then I'll probably be doing that first. And then maybe do the crafting either in the morning or at night. More than likely at night, I guess. That'd be best. Now it should be an exciting print, even if I fail, because if I fail, I'll be freaking out. So it'll be the freak out party. Now I'll try to get at least 1 success, I'm hoping. 2 success would be wild. I don't know, they said it's a super loaded print, so maybe that means you can get 3 successes. Although that does seem a little bit ridiculous. Alright, so I just need to pick up some oil, which I can get anytime. Got the hides. Got way more than I need in hides. I'll sell the leftover hides. That was a stupid amount of hides I got. Oh yeah, and I paid ridiculous prices in auction fees. One auction fee, I can't remember, was like almost 20. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm ordering like 100 ped worth of stuff and they're charging me 20 in auction fees. Oh well, whatever keeps the game going, I guess. Good work, Mindark. Charge the shit out of me. What is this block chisel print? Makes it sound like you can make or loot different tools, like chisels. Wonder how hard it is to get those materials. Anyways, let's get back to the crafting run. Hopefully this print can keep getting us some luck at this terminal. That 10 petter wasn't bad at all. Had to fish in the full condition to get it, but I had a feeling one was coming because we're getting a lot of shit in a row. Like, that's normally the way I recover from a bad shit storm. Try to get in deeper shit. Alright, enough shit discussion. Oh shit. Let's get a quick message from the sponsor. Today's dreams about the Dominatrix Mamba print is brought to you by Crack! Crack! It'll fuck you up. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully that message from our sponsor will cheer up our loot, improve it. Although we already got a 10 petter. Oh yeah, and we got a Sleipnir print. What am I talking about cheering up loot? This has already been a good one. It's that 80 petter has made me greedy. It's not like I wasn't already. Ooh, that was close. Paused it for a second. Forgot to stop the crafting. I could have had a big global and not filmed it. Now this is going to be some exciting crafting here on Rocktropia for Christmas. Like December 2nd isn't even that far away, right? It's officially 1, 2, 3 weeks from today. So only 3 weeks to the big event. I think that's even after the Mike Tyson fight. I wonder if Roy Jones is really going to be able to outbox him. I don't know. I'm more interested maybe about the Mike Tyson fight than the print even. It'd be wild to see Tyson fight after all these years. It'll really go to show if someone old really can fight. Every old man out there is going to be cheering for Mike. Be like, still got it. I'm 50. It's funny that I'm getting such a collection of prints for clothing by doing mining. I would have never thought that would be the case. Entropia always throws you curveballs. Alright, so let's calculate what that would be. Alright, so we got 0.56 clicks times, we'll go 6,999 because that's how much I was able to sell them for last time. Percent. Yeah, so that came to 39 ped. So almost 40 ped for that one print. So that really helped this crafting run. Get a few Sleipnir prints like that. I was wondering, because man, that was almost half my run done. 5,000 clicks remaining and only one Sleipnir print. You can see that's why that one print stack of Sleipnirs I saved up. That took me years of doing this trick to save up that menu. It's the first time I ever sold the Sleipnirs. I think I did sell one, like one stack of 100 before you could stack them, just because I got one that was full. But this is the first time I was able to sell them after stacking was possible. Now it'd be interesting. After I'm finished this crafting run, I'll total it up and see how much I got back in just regular shrapnel, sandrunner fuel cells, metal residue, and then I'll calculate how much I'm down, how much I lost, and then compare that to how many prints I looted and how much I could sell the prints for. So you can see that the trick will probably work out. If I had to guess, that I'll be down 200 ped overall in the amount of I lost in trade terminal value. Whoa, water ski column. Yeah, 96 clicks. That was a good. But if I take these prints and total up the total, it'll probably be enough to make me pull ahead. By how much? Well, only time will tell. Really, it all depends on the print sales. If I can't sell the prints, then it becomes a loss, because then I'm stuck with all these prints I can't sell. My trade terminal value went down. So it's not one of those tricks where it's like, oh, automatically I'm going to be rich. It still requires quite a bit of work. But technically, if the game exploded with players and we all of a sudden had to use vehicles more because of that teleport token system being added, then vehicle prices would go up. And then all of a sudden the tricks to get the vehicle prices or prints would be more profitable to try. Right now it's becoming less profitable because the price of prints is going down. Although I did my part, I almost got the Sleipner back all the way up to 7,000%. See how many other players can help do their part too. Get the price of prints back up. It's not always easy to do. Sometimes you gotta take some hits by putting it for sale in the auction and paying for a high reserve. And if no one buys it, you had to pay the high reserve and still don't sell your prints. So it's not easy. Or you could sell them in private chat. So that's how I figure, if you're going to sell your prints for dirt cheap, at least try to do it in private chat. So that way you don't lose the auction fees and you don't screw the auction value on the terminal. Because it doesn't keep track of the private sales. Wouldn't that be weird if it did? So you could see not only the auction price, but what it's been selling for in private chat too. Yeah, so I think that'll be my goal today. Gonna message the company, ask them what microphone I need. Kinda wish it was just one standard microphone that worked for all their cameras. I should have guessed that I was getting the one for the wrong size. Maybe what I could do is just buy an adapter piece, but that might fuck with the sound quality. And I still can't believe I went from thinking my camera was ready to go and it was just my bike that was fucked. Now that I got my bike fixed, the camera's fucked again. It's always one or the other. One good thing is I'm getting a lot better at fixing my bike on my own. I used to always just hire people to fix it. Now that there's not many people available to work because of the lockdown, that I could just have to learn to fix shit myself. Changing a tube and a tire isn't that bad. It is more irritating when you're doing the back wheel. But it's not rocket science. Gee, I'm starting to wonder at the rate this crafting mission's going. Will I even be finished in time for my birthday? Let's hope. Now, if anyone's wondering what the prizes are for coming to my birthday party, I'm going to be giving away blueprints. I'm trying to do one per player, vehicle type. So far I got quite a few flags to choose from. What is it, the other more common ones? Maybe even a few rock tech prints, if you're a good friend. No, it's just while supplies last. Pretty sure no one's gonna come to the party, so there should be a lot of supplies. Now, and things to do at the party, you can kill zombies, use the crafting terminal, you can use the throne. I'll have the throne out there for taking pictures. You could probably do a dance party if someone wants to bring music. I don't know, how does bringing music to parties work in Entropia? Someone will have to play a live stream and everyone tune in. Yeah, I was just thinking, am I going to do the live stream for my birthday on that click? Or maybe do it on a pre-recorded? Might try the live stream. We'll see how it goes technology-wise by then. Oh, there's a 14 petter. I guess that's a sign that maybe I should do the live stream, right? Or that I'll do the live stream and I'll fail. Alright, the queue provides again, yeah? 14 petter. That's almost a good enough one to wrap up the show on. Yeah, I'll check out how the prints have been building up in my inventory. Oh, there's a Polish frag. So we got the Sleipner today. Hoverboards at 152. Speed bike 64. Water ski column 324. I'm getting a pretty decent amount of clicks on that one. Can imagine this print will be worth something one day when the parts are available. I should build up a mega stack of it before then. Right, so PRX Sport 125, Double Dragon 89, Limited 53, Roadster 330, Superstar 246, Biohazard 97, the Gunnier I've got 32, Slim Jim 144, Monster Truck Wheel 145, Monster Truck 86, Space Thruster 68, Ornament 138, Subwarp 336. How much is Subwarp going for? Whoa, 1000%. So that might be 30 ped just in Subwarps. Oh, this guy's getting bonuses for crafting. Lucky him. Energy source 40. Oh, another subwarp 92. Just raking in the prints here. So then we got all the lamp attachments, the Romanian flags, the Rocktech prints, Polish flags, Spanish flags, lamps, and windscreens. Yeah, so you can see this crafting run for 1,000 ped. Halfway through, I got a pretty decent sized stack of prints already. Right? Really can only say how decent it is when I weigh it against how many my losses will be. If I lost 200 to 300 TT value maybe. They keep sending me up with some nice actual TT values lately, so maybe it won't be a complete catastrophe for those. Alright, another Polish flag to the stack. So if people are coming to the birthday party and they want to pick some of my vehicle prints, just let me know which one you want from the ones I'm showing here. All the ones that I got from my latest run will be available. Not the sand runners though, those were from another planet. I'll be going to do a crafting run on the Sand Runner fuel cell planet. Oh, is that one Arcadia? Yeah, that would be, eh? No, I was thinking Cyrene for a second. That's the other vehicle. Yeah, hopefully my back is feeling better. Hopefully I can get this microphone situation sorted out with the action camera. Now at least I was able to fix the strap, so that part's all ready to go. The bike mount is ready to go. It'll be weird having so many different camera angles to work with. I think for each bike ride I'm shooting at or looking at 4 different camera angles, so it should be pretty cool. We'll see if I can get all 4 to work in sequence. That'll be the challenge. It's like one of those one-man band operations. If I had other people helping it'd be easy, but getting each camera angle to work at the same time. Now it's neat though, my one gimbal camera has an automatic cameraman. So it can do follow me and tracking every time you come within the screen. It'll follow you. Turn the camera so that it'll follow you and track you a little. So I like that feature. And it does it at proper cameraman speeds. It's not where you hire a cameraman and they film a shitty job. It's like when people hired me to film. Automatic cameraman's way better. Does it at perfect speeds. I was thinking even yesterday's ride would have been good to film. I might test all the gear, maybe without the microphone. See how it works at just the regular. The onboard mic. I was hoping to do the wired mic though, just so I don't have to yell all the time. And I get used to yelling all the time, and then people in real life are like, man, why are you yelling all the time? It's like, sorry, that's how I normally have to talk in order for anyone to hear me. Alright, so that was a pretty good finish to that run. 51 petter just out of this terminal. That was nice. Had some dancing girls going at the same time too. I like this terminal. Maybe we'll check out the vehicle. There it is, the Sleipner print. Just do a screenshot so people can see. Oh, fuck. There we go. Oh yeah, put this stuff down here. Now I'm trying to build up a screenshot. It'll be easy to remember where it is because it'll be at the end of the game. Or at the end of the show. Alright, that's not too bad. Screenshot showing the Sleipner. Come on, spin around. So if you want to see how to loot the best vehicle, that's the one. Alright, thanks everyone for watching the video, and if you want to help me out, you can do it with Patreon, Society 6, Hideout, Swagbucks, GameKit, Free Bitcoin, and my website. We've got all of it linked below, the show more information button. Oh yeah, we got Raven Jade's, the Entropia zine, and got some more Entropia comments or links coming soon. You can also check out the Virtual Maid Sex Machine. It's for adults and men only, but if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding, unless you're near Toronto. Alright, so if you happen to get any of the Sleipner prints in your vaporizer, it tastes like shit, give the show a dislike, but if it doesn't happen, you can help with a like. I really appreciate it. Just make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. And make sure you take a moment of silence for Remembrance Day. Take care, everyone. Here's three things.